Tim.
Hey, you talking to Mark lately?
I haven't really talked to him, but he looks pretty down.
He looks pretty Yeah, well, maybe we should cheer him up then.
What do you suppose we should do?
Well, does he like butter tarts? I was lying on the grass a Sunday morning of
Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Har. Thank you for joining me. I apologize those of you that could not get into Blackboard Collaborate today for some reason right before our class started. It decided it did not want to work, our live session at 11. So I had live sessions at 10 and 10:30, they worked great, and then at about 10:50 it decided it didn't want to work. So we're doing the recording here today for your Mrs. Har's Takeaway, MHTA. So let's just start off about talking, what is health? How do you define health? Why are you taking the health course and what does it mean? A lot of people take this course and they think, okay, she's going to teach me all about nutrition. And other people think, oh, Mrs. Hart is going to talk about exercise. Well, the reality is I'm going to talk about a variety of different subjects, and it kind of goes across all gamuts. You're going to be given tons of information so that you can make healthy choices that are best for you on a daily basis. My whole philosophy is that you guys are smart individuals. All you need is the correct information, and then you guys can decide what's best for you, because I can't tell you what's best for you because I don't know you. Each one of us is uniquely made, which makes us just so beautifully different. But each one of us has to make those decisions for yourself. So this class is designed to give you all that information you need so you can take care of you. So what is health defined? World Health Organization says health is, the definition of health, it's not merely the absence of disease. That's how they define it. They want us to look at health in all components. So they don't want us to say, okay, someone's healthy if they don't have a fever. They want to say someone's healthy if they are, if their emotional needs are being met, if their spiritual needs are being met, if their social needs, if all of those components, not merely the absence of disease. So it's really important that you understand that health is all those components. It's the emotional, the intellectual, the social. Do you have friends you can rely on? Do you have people with common interests? Are you stimulated intellectually in your job or at school? Are you being taken care of emotionally? Do you get the comfort and the acceptance that you crave? So all those pieces have to come together in order for your body to be effectively operating and considered healthy, according to World Health Organization and pretty much all the doctors and nurses out there these days. So homeostasis, basically what this word means is that your body is working and everything's working together and it's at a great level. Everything's operating as it should be in all those different components. So how homeostasis, what it really means is that the body will always try to get back to its baseline. So for example, let's say that your heart rate is about 65 beats per minute as a normal person. It's normal anywhere from 60 to 100 for most people, and if you work out at all, it's about in the lower, closer to 60. If you don't work out and maybe have some other coping mechanisms, maladaptive or whatever, in place, like smoking, that perhaps your cardiovascular health isn't where you want it to be. It might be closer to 100, but let's say you're at 65 normally and you decide you're going to run up and down the stairs 10 times. For whatever reason, you've decided that's what you want to do. So you start running up and down the stairs, and when you finish, your heart rate and your respiratory rate have really increased. And they do this to try to accommodate all the new needs of blood flowing throughout your body, the new needs of the respiratory system, cardiovascular, all these new demands that are changing your norm. Your normal respiratory rate perhaps was around 15, 16. Now you're breathing much faster, and that's to get more air and to deliver and oxygenate your body. Same with your heart rate. Now your heart rate all of a sudden is up to 105 or 100. That is all your body going, whoa, what happened here? Okay, adjust. But immediately your body tries to bring back down that heart rate to your normal, which is your standard, your homeostatic level, 65, and your respiratory rate, it tries to bring it back to what your normal is. Your body is always trying to seek to figure out a way to get you back at your homeostatic level. So that's what homeostasis is. So just so you guys are aware, back in 2010 there was a big national push. people in the government finally realized, they're like, hey, why are we spending all this money fixing people? How about if we look at making people healthy to begin with, so less chance that they get sick? So kind of the whole proactive approach to keeping people healthy. So there was all of these goals in Healthy People 2010, and basically they're all about making people healthier on a daily basis. Small little things that you can do, not drastic things. I'm not saying that you guys need to go run 15 miles, nothing crazy, just small little suggestions. And that's what this whole new premise and push is with health. And they talk about it, your healthcare team, across the board, they've really kind of started to look at ways that they can proactively reach and educate people to make them the healthiest you possible. So when you go to your pediatrician or you go to your doctor, they're all going to talk about all the different components of health and ask you questions about that and give you suggestions to keep you healthy in the long run. So one thing we're going to talk about in this course is self-esteem, because very few of us have perhaps the self-esteem we really want, and that has to do with a lot of different things, out there in society, perhaps some standards in the media and how they portray things. But we're really going to talk about ways to improve your self-esteem, because believe it or not, improving your self-esteem can go a long ways to improve your overall health. And one of the easiest things that we're going to talk about, and we'll get more into this, is how to really start to speak up for yourself and get your needs met, but in a nice way, unlike this little girl here who's making the face going, na 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 boo boo, but just say, that's a good point, but perhaps we could look at it this way. Really kind of give you guys ways to kind of get your needs met and speak up so that you guys are taken care of, you feel good about yourselves, and you can communicate effectively and kind of navigate how to get the things that you need for you. So I'm keeping it short and sweet for you here. So I'm going to end with Mrs. Haar's takeaway. This week was more about you guys getting used to our classroom, exposing you to what health is. We're going to talk about mental health issues. We have a ton of things ahead of us. We're going to be talking about people that have gone down roads and made decisions, and there's going to be testimonies and live videos of how things haven't worked out so well for them. I'm all about showing you guys choices. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to say this is what this person chose and this is what this person chose, and you decide. So we've got a lot ahead of us this semester. I'm really looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you. So my MHTA, Mrs. Haar's takeaway, is if you guys can define health for me. So upload the definition of health. And you can translate it any way you want. You don't have to have the exact verbiage, but I just want to make sure that you're understanding what the new definition of health is. Upload that to the Dropbox, and that's Mrs. Haar's takeaway for the week. Next week we're going to kick into a lot more details. This was kind of an overall, and welcome aboard. I look forward to working with you guys as you each figure out ways on a daily basis to become a little bit healthier. All right, guys, take care, and we will see you online. Next week, mental health, here we come.